Hi, my name is Sam and I run BrideBods, an online coaching service that specializes in getting women in great shape for their wedding day. A few years ago I had a client and let's just say communication wasn't her strong point. Finally managed to get hold of her. I'm like, how's everything going? And she said, everything's going really well. Went out on Saturday for one of my girlfriend's birthdays and I wore a dress that I couldn't fit into 2 months ago. You know, the one that I uploaded onto Instagram over the weekend. I'm like, that's absolutely brilliant, well done. So what's the total amount of weight loss since we last spoke? And she says, well, this week I think I've lost another ½ kilo. I said, you think? And she goes, well, I don't know 100% if it's ½ kilo, but that's what the dress told me. I'm like, it's what the dress told you? She says, yeah, well, the dress fits so much better, so it's probably around ½ kilo. I said, no, I meant what's on the scales. And she says, oh, I haven't been on the scales. I'm like, what do you mean you haven't been on the scales? How do you know you've lost ½ kilo if you haven't been on the scales? She said, well, I didn't want to weigh myself just in case I hadn't lost that much weight. I said, okay, well, when was the last time that you weighed yourself? She goes, oh, since we started. I said, so you've been giving me estimated weight counts on what your clothes told you? She's like, yes. I'm like, and how much weight is this? She says around 1½ kilos. I said, so you don't actually know the total amount of weight that you've lost since we've started working together? She's like, no. I was like, go and weigh yourself. She was like, now? I'm like, yes, right now. Go weigh yourself right now and call me back when you've weighed yourself. I need actual data to work with, not dress intuition. She's like, fine. So she calls me back like 5 minutes later. She was like, oh my God, I've lost 3 kilos since we started. I'm so happy. And I probably weigh less too because it's the end of the day and I'm actually due on this week. Safe to say this client drove me crazy, but she ended up getting really good results and she was happy in the end. And that's what's important. Not all client wins are as straightforward as this, but one thing that I really want to point out to you guys is that she was already happy before she stepped on the scales. She got to wear a dress that she couldn't fit into for her girlfriend's birthday that she couldn't fit into a couple of months before, which is another reason why you shouldn't let scale weights discourage you, nor should you get too attached to it either. Scale weight wins can be good, but you know what else are also good wins? Clothes fitting better, increased body confidence and not hating what you see in the mirror, increased energy levels, not feeling tired all the time, feeling like you're becoming the person that you always pictured yourself being but was never actually getting there, going for a weekend away with your friends, having drinks, eating food, and not beating yourself up over it, feeling that you've gone backwards in a weekend. All of these wins are examples of the wins that my clients experience on a weekly basis. All they did was decide to make a change and ask me for help, and then trust in the process.